Welcome back to the desert. Specifically because I want to get that last photograph. Which is somewhere. Where am I? Hi! Gonna put a marker right there. So we can tell which one to go after. Because I could go in any direction here. Well, off we go. Sand sliding! Still satisfying. The tech manual. I'm afraid to sell books because they're not listed as, like, vendor items. But they seem so useless, right? They seem like they've got to be useless, but they're worth a lot of money. But maybe you, I don't know, craft magic with them. What is that? Hi. I wonder what kind of civilization used to exist here. The end. End of conversation. No more questions to be asked about why there's a resistance member just chilling out here. It really is just a big featureless desert. Whoa. Things got kind of severe. Should I be worried? I feel like I should be worried. Anyone? Am I getting closer or not? I don't think I am. Is this a thing? Oh yeah, there's clearly an invisible wall here stopping me from proceeding. Okay, but I can go over here. That was odd. There's like one invisible wall in the entire desert, right there specifically, and then never again. Okay. Huh. What do you have in here? Golden ore, just sitting around?
This place looks familiar. Oh, right. It's from that woman's photograph. I'll be sure to get her the coordinates.
Hey, there we go. Nailed it.
I'll be honest, though. I don't quite get why she cares about these particular photos.
Everyone has memories that are precious for one reason or another. It's not for us to judge their value. They're important to her. That's all we need to know.
Yeah, I guess.
Figure I'll give it a shot. There might be something special here, although I'll just give it one shot. Because showing you guys me fishing for half an hour straight is probably not a great idea. Go under. I hate fishing. It makes me not want to blink. I don't want to blink now, but I have to. Kind of. Oh, you're just gonna taunt me, huh? That's what we're doing today? Huh? I see how it is. Ah, well. Oh, I did get one. I finally gave up. But I guess... Okay. So if you, I guess if you, oh, no, don't do it again. I guess if you hit a point where, it's just it's very gradually and occasionally doing tiny little dips, I guess that's when, I guess that's when a killifish got it and it can't pull it underwater because it's too small. Oh, hey. We don't see you guys around very often. Hello. That's it. That's all we get. And then also another one of these chests to try to remember later when I can actually open them, presumably. What a weird prank that would be if the game literally has chests you can never open. That'd be like such a weird... Like, it would just... people would agonize over it, right? I seriously doubt that's the case. It'd be funny. But yeah, I find two people conspicuously out in the middle of nowhere. Neither of them have anything to say to me. They're just like, hi! No big deal, just in a crazy oasis location. Can I go in this direction? I can't. Apparently that ridge just creates incredibly powerful winds that literally cannot be observed like 10 feet away. I walk over here a little bit and it's like that horrifying sandstorm doesn't exist. But then it reawakens every time I approach that one ridge. That's weird. That's really weird. Oh, can I actually not go back? Oh. I can't go back this way. Cool slide, though. I had to go back the exact way I came in because of the sandstorm. So I understand why that happens. It's much like how the lighting works in Resident Evil 7, in that they apply a filter over the entire game, basically. Like, the sandstorm essentially does not exist in the environment. What happens is you reach a chunk of the map, and then the game just covers the entire screen with sandstorm-like stuff going on. And technically, like, it's rendering around you. Like, I don't think it's a two-dimensional overlay on the screen or anything like that. But I'm saying that, like, the moment you walk into a certain zone, everything just becomes sandstorm in every direction forever, as opposed to it being localized somewhere specifically. And the moment you walk out of that zone, it completely vanishes from existence. Much like how in Resident Evil 7, as you walked around in that game, the entire game would get way darker or way lighter. And it wasn't that the room you were walking into was darker, it was literally every direction, including, like, looking through a doorway into the previous room. The entire game would get lighter or darker, or like you would find a new room and walk up to the doorway to the room, and you could clearly see inside the room because it was relatively well lit. But then by stepping foot in the room, suddenly the room would be very dark, and it's not like, oh, the light turned off or anything like that. It was just the entire slider for the game's brightness went down as you entered a room that was meant to be darker, even though it was bright a second ago when you could see it from the previous room. In the previous brightness. It's an interesting little quirk. It's I wonder how many people pick up on that kind of stuff exactly. Because in my opinion, I'm like, okay, this seems like an efficient way of handling something that probably is less taxing on the resources, and it's probably done for very reasonable, practical reasons. But I also find it immersion breaking because it's super obvious to me whenever that stuff happens. But like, I never hear anyone complain about that kind of stuff, and developers keep doing it, so I want to assume that maybe most people don't care at all, or don't notice it even in the first place. By the way, I should have enough to upgrade my stuff, because I went and did some farming off camera. So now I have 7 severed cables. For the record, you get severed cables in that desert village area where we found the naked dude and fought him for a while. On the way in there, everyone there can drop severed cables, so going in there with increased drop rate had some serious consequences. So that's a major increase in damage. Virtuous Contract will get 1 more light and 1 more heavy attack, faster attack speed, and like something like a 30% damage boost or something like that. So that's nice to see. The next one seems to suggest that it doesn't cost money. Interesting. Huh. I take it that's probably the last rank, right? So it looks like the last one doesn't cost any money, but it once again gives you another boost. It gives you 1 more light attack for your combo, adds a holy blessing to your weapon, and it requires some relatively major components. Severed cable, pristine cable, machine arm. I already have the Moldavite, so I'm set there. I need to figure out where somebody gets a machine arm in particular, and where I can get more pristine cables. Getting severed cables would be easy. And I'll go ahead and upgrade Fang of the Twins too, which also required severed cables, which I also have. And I have an abundance of all the other materials required. There we go. Next one will also not cost money. It requires gold or severed cable, pristine cable, machine torso. Okay. I feel like I might be able to get machine torsos and arms if I just go into the carnival with farming materials activated and just start chopping things up. Not sure about the pristine cable, but I already have one, so I clearly have access to them. Unless it was a quest reward, so I just need to look up loot tables, basically. I'm one of those people where, like, I don't generally spoil things about games as I go, but I will totally look up a loot table because aimlessly grinding for resources with no idea where to go is stupid. Holy crap, by the way, that's over 1,000 damage. On the peak, at least. That could be cool. Righto, this weapon is now level 3. That's as far as we can take it here, but there are craftsmen in the world who can raise it to level 4. If I ever met someone like that, I'd want to teach them them to teach me all they knew. Come again. Okay, so there's no price because he can't do it. I have to find a different place to do it. Okay. That works for me. Also, just as a review, because I don't know if I did more of this off camera or not, but I do have a 20% weapon bonus right here. because I have attack up +5. Let's see. I'll review my equip chips, because I did some grinding off screen for the purpose of getting the severed cables, but that also meant I got some money to go do some of these, so I got 15% life leech, I've got 30% drop rate, I've got the auto heal, anti-chain for 2.5 seconds, which I think is really useful, is avoiding 2.5 seconds of damage after getting hit. Can avoid a very abrupt death unless I'm fighting something that can one-shot me. So hopefully this would lead to me not getting killed, for example, by that one giant thing that I fought earlier. Let's see. What should I do next? Right, I never turned in the photographs quest. Hi. Handed over the desert photo. Oh, this photo. I can still feel the intense heat beating down on me. Was I with someone? Now I remember. These aren't just photos, they're bits of data from my beloved. 8 years ago, we were attacked by machines and fought a pitched battle. My love was killed and many of my memories were lost. This must have been his final message for me. Thank you. You have no idea what this means to me. I know it's not much, but please take this. Amber, Pyrite, Speed Salve, Medium Recovery, 5 grand. 500 experience, Charge Attack 3, cool. Would have liked pristine cables, but still. That's fine. I'll find out where they are. Honestly, I've been thinking a lot recently about whether it's worth it to continue living. This data is telling me that I need to continue on. And yet, what's the point of a world where my love is gone? What's the point of living? Come on, Ines, let's go. Hopefully that doesn't go super poorly. She seems torn between giving up and not. I am holding on hope that an elaborate gadget will just fall into my lap, because I don't really want to go back to the factory of the beginning of the game anymore. Unless I really need to, or at least have more quests pointing me there. Because going back to the factory is kind of a bummer, because it means playing through a linear level again. Backwards again, and then running back through it when I'm done and stuff like that. It's less exciting than running around in the open areas and just getting things done and stuff like that. So I'm not really in a hurry to do that. Yeah, my attack values are getting pretty high as a result of those chips and my new weapon upgrades, actually. Neat. Let's review my quest objective, because I'm gonna continue with the main quest now. Whoa, look at that down there. Oh right, Lord of the Valley is the combat scenario I have to deal with. Okay, so we're gonna want to warp back to the forest zone. Alright, back to trying to make sense of this environment. So I got sidetracked a bit and found my way into a whole side area, and elevator, and multiple little interesting quirks, but never found my way towards the actual village I'm trying to find. The kingdom, I mean. So we'll check around the map a bit more. Maybe try to avoid this giant fight here. They're gonna see me, aren't they? Oop. That's an opportunity to test my new damage values, I suppose. Hi, everybody. Oh my goodness. I'm almost sorry. Approximately. I'm approximately sorry. Ooh-hoo. I find it interesting that the weapon upgrade items are relatively common, but it's actually like almost surprisingly rare how like the pod program items. Wow, that was a lot of dodges in a row. Everyone's just getting obliterated. The pod program items, they seem to be exceptionally rare. Hi, everybody. Hello there. Nope. There you go. I say they seem rare because last time I checked, I think the majority of pod program requirements were stuff I just literally had never seen before. Oh, the money totally does despawn. Aw. So you gotta run around for the battlefield like a lunatic if you want to pick up all the money before it despawns during the fight. That's kind of a bummer. Oh well. So I'm gonna hug left a little more now, because I went right last time and that led me down the chasm. Which was a worthy discovery, but not my ultimate goal, I don't think. Hi, another one. And there's mooses. Now. Magic attacks. Ow. No. Ow. No. Ow. Stop that. That health recovery is fast, by the way. That's no joke. I like having my missiles firing. I just kind of wish that it was a toggle. I suppose that might sound like some kind of autopilot thing, like, oh, you just want the game to play itself or something. But it is just holding down a button mindlessly when I am using it. But it does feel slightly weird to hold down, I press R2 to dodge, but then I have to hold down R1 to fire missiles, but I'm just holding it down. So I'm holding down R1 and then pressing R2 like this, but also maybe pressing left L2 to lock onto a target, and sometimes L1 to fire stuff, all while still holding down R1 at all times. So it's a thing. Ow. Rude. I'm gonna have to take that health back out of you. Whoa. Wait, why wasn't my life leech working? Does it only work on machines? I wonder. I was hitting that guy, but none of the health was coming back. They just stashed items everywhere up here. Eagle eggs. Uh-oh. Can't reach that from here? That only makes me want it more. What if it's super important? Oh. Don't want to miss something like that when I'm in the middle of talking like this. Is it through here? Around the hollow of the tree and everything? Oh, hi. Amber. Alright, more for the pile. Got so much of that at this point. 300G. Oh. That's it? Alright, well, I've got it now. So do you guys guard anything, or are you just kind of around? I mean, I guess there's no reason to think they're guarding anything, because they're clearly there for, like, a rally, or most likely training exercises. Oh, that is hard to see. So they're probably here for training, or rallies, or something. And I'm just randomly massacring them all. Yay! How do you get up there? The map says there's more over here. Here we go. There's just kind of stuff in every possible direction, huh? Oh! A moose and boar farm?
Nice shack.
Stay away from them! Leave this place! Leave now!
Okay, now wait, what?
Leave now!
Whoa, you're hard to kill. Ow, that hurts. I'll admit it. Ah, you got me. And you canceled my cooldown. Well, crap. Ow, by the way. Please, I beg of you. Please, I beg of you. Spare the animals. Fine, we'll spare your critters. Ah, thank you. So why'd you have all these animals here anyway? Long ago, I rescued a hurt animal. I do not remember the reason. The creature took a liking to me. Wait, so it's kind of like what happened with Beepy from NieR Gestalt. She followed me wherever I went. We played together whenever we could. She was warm. She made me happy. You can feel warmth? Interesting. Now, if I find a creature that is weak and injured, I bring them here. I watch over them until they are healthy again. Thank you for sparing them. Please visit us again. We would welcome you anytime. We'll see. Hey, we leveled up from that. Over 1,000 experience and a whole lot of animal bait. Wow. Oh, he probably wants... they're probably gonna want me to catch animals and bring them here, huh? Give that animal bait a purpose. You know, we could have just talked from the get-go. You didn't have to attack me. You know, So I wasn't doing anything. I was just kind of wandering in. I mean, I do kill animals a lot. I'll give you that. I feel like I'd be worried about these rocks collapsing. Please visit us again. We would welcome you anytime. The end? Can I talk to you? No. You're only an attackable boar. Well, that was a quirk. I think I completed the quest just by encountering it. There's like more of a radiant quest. So I think that was actually like an introduction and resolution of a quest right there. Judging by the fact that I got a weird reward all of a sudden, so... I wonder if I could recognize it. Sorting trouble. What? Oh, right. None of these stand out, necessarily. Could just be a random award, I suppose. Onwards, then.
Ready, aim, thrust. Okay, next. Put your back into it. Intruders.
Uh-oh.
Get information now.
They didn't like that. They didn't like that. Ah. Oh, don't be afraid. Just in case you don't feel bad yet. Ow. Let's charge it up. Fun time. That is a fast heal. Holy crap. I guess it has to be a fast heal, though, because whenever I do actually take real damage, it is abrupt. Ooh, severed cables. They're showing up around here now. Neat. So apparently I would have had what I needed if I'd moved on a little further anyway. Sorry, my apologies, but I cannot let you pass. Please do not ask why. I really wish I could have avoided the situation altogether. It's just that I cannot let you through. I'm sure that someday, don't ask when, I will be able to let you pass. Maybe. No, wait, scratch all that. Actually, it's all up to you. Sorry, and I truly am sorry, but that's all I can say for now. I know it's not much of an apology, but to make up for my insolence, please allow me to self-destruct. This will result in a rain of useful materials. They are yours to keep. So please, I beg of you, do not let my words ruin your day. And now I die. Oh my god. Yeah, it's locked. That was a moment. That feels like this game's equivalent of this face McShooty or whatever. Like, shoot me in the face, and then you get a quest that says shoot him in the face. This is good. Like, you can't use this elevator. I apologize. I will now self-destruct to give you useful materials. Goodbye. Like, he's just a suicidally apologetic and polite robot. Well, now where are they? Oh, down here. I'm here to wipe out all of your people! Yay! Oh, what? That didn't charge up at all. I feel betrayed. I was holding that down for like 10 seconds. You're supposed to feel terrible about this. Because they're straight up running away. Half of them run away, half of them are only vaguely aggressive. And the leader's clearly instructing them and even says, don't be afraid. At the realization that their expedition has gone deadly and they are under very real threat all of a sudden. You're supposed to feel real bad. Although they initiate the attack technically, because when you walk into their area, they immediately attack without you showing any signs of aggression every time. If there's anyone I'm gonna feel bad about, it's all the boars I murder, and the mooses, the mises and mooses. That moose is drowning. Should I help it? That's what I need to cross, right? Oh, that one's all busted up. That one, I can glide across if it lets me, assuming no invisible walls. Oh, that is an actually armed group. Got some pyrite.
Don't let up. The enemy is among us. Don't let any intruders get in. We're intruders detected.
Woo! Well, they're not gonna last. Nice try. Oh my goodness. Having a bad day? Yep. Oh, good interrupt, I suppose. That life leech is real, though. Wow. Anyone else or any other drops? I think that's the entirety of it. Yeah, there's the chasm where falls would hurt. That looks like it goes nowhere. I was thinking I would try gliding across to that. Oh yeah, that goes nowhere. You can clearly see the inside of the wall in there just dead ends against the side of the chasm. So that's not the way across either. Maybe across there? I have to figure this out. Or maybe back that way, probably. Just trying to make sense of where the game will allow me to go before I make some sort of lethal jumping mistake. Can I check out the tops of these ruins at all, though? Like, is there something stashed up here? Oh, that's something to pick up. I dashed right out of that one, didn't... No. Oh, that was a sunbeam. Okay. I went through a sunbeam and I thought it was an item. They're about as visually distinct as each other, really. It's very easy to miss these details. Can I go inside the wall? I was gonna say, the fact that you can reach this one on land makes me think there'd be something at the end of it. Pyrite is mine! The lighting is weird in here. That's a moment that looks like an early PS3 game. I think the kind of concessions made, though, to make the game run really well, though. Because it usually runs really nicely during combat. At the end of the day, Platinum is usually not... I don't know, they're like a AA developer, maybe? I feel like they don't usually qualify as a AAA developer, and they have a lot of projects that are very budget. And even their highest scope ones are mostly... I think one of their biggest accomplishments is their ability to hide how budget some of their games are, as opposed to actually not being budget. Because they know what they're doing. Like, they were probably like, NieR, make a sequel to that game where the entire game takes place in like 4 locations that repeat over and over again. Now we can make that work. There's 1,000 right there. That's gotta be the way I'm supposed to go, right? I'm not getting turned around. Yeah, that should be new territory, I think. A little exploring along the way never hurt. I did see the item down there, but I didn't necessarily want to jump back down again and make negative progress. That's the way to go, right? Gliding time! Is it gonna fall? That would be a moment to witness if the entire thing just collapses along that crack. No. Not today. Okay, I'm a little suspicious they might hide something down there. Oh. Can I go down here, though, without falling? Oh! Okay. Careful. 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 Oh, that's not even a hole. It's a lighting glitch. No! Great tragedy hath befallen upon me. I saw that light and I'm like, oh, there's gonna be a hole over there that probably has something hidden inside of it. I was horribly, horribly incorrect. And now I shall pay the iron price.
So those machines had a king? But how can a concept like loyalty be understood by a machine?
They're desperate clinging to the idea that machines can't possibly have minds like androids is getting stubborn to the point of stupidity at this point, actually. We've interacted with way too many machines that show basically the same signs that we do. Like, the whole argument that they just spout gibberish doesn't really work as well when we're already interacting with them and doing quests for them and stuff.